Hello everyone. About 2 weeks back I made a video whose evidence seems to suggest that the famously weird 2,000-year-old statues at Mount Nimrod, Turkey, built by the weird Hellenistic Commagene kingdom, resembled a chess set. This kingdom would soon be absorbed by ancient Rome. What's this chess set doing up a mountain, part of some Mithraic proto-Christian resurrection ritual? We know almost nothing about the Mithraic religion. The Romans and others burned all the history that was inconvenient to early Christianity. It's very weird. I received many comments, some saying, hey, it can't be a chess set because of the extra piece. So, to answer this, what is that extra piece in the middle? One commenter said, this resembles a Japanese proto-chess set called shogi, which also has 9 pieces as this one does instead of 8. There are more of these 9-piece chess games scattered around Eurasia which chess replaced. Obviously, chess was more exciting. The Vikings had their own game called Hnafatafl, also known as Viking chess. It is played like an exercise in siege warfare. This is played on a 9x9 board. In this, there are 2 teams, 9 defenders, starting in the center, which constitute a unique king piece, as well as 8 defenders and another team of 16 identical attackers. The goal of the defenders is to get to the king to the edge of the board. The goal of the attackers is to capture the king. There are no diagonal movements, and pieces may move in any other direction. The central square also acts as a castle whether or not the king is inside, and enemy pieces caught in a pincer with the castle are captured. This game was played throughout Western Europe before chess arrived, and the origin is murky. Enemy pieces are captured in pincer movements, but if the king is adjoining his castle, he must be surrounded by 3 enemy pieces for capture. If within the castle, he must be surrounded by 4 enemy pieces. The game was extinct for some time, but has devotees today. It seems the 9x9 board was an earlier form of chess. The newer 8x8 board took over from perhaps Iran or India, spreading outwards. Therefore, Chinese chess, called Changqi, uses an 8x8 board, but a Korean game of the same name, Jangi, uses the earlier format, a 9x10 board with a large central piece, just like the epic Commagene statues have. This piece is called the general. This piece stays in its box palace and cannot leave. Like a king in conventional chess, it can attack a space in any direction. Each player has 16 pieces. In addition to the general, there are guards, horses, elephants, chariots, cannons, and soldiers. The point of the game is to checkmate the opposing general, but no stalemate is allowed. The Japanese game shogi is also played on a 9x9 board. Each player has 20 pieces, 1 king, 1 rook, 1 bishop, 2 gold generals, 2 silver generals, 2 knights, 2 lancers, and 9 pawns. The objective is again to checkmate the opposing king. Shogi and Janki are closer to the rules of modern chess than the weird Viking game, which has an element of checkers to it, possibly deriving from the Roman variant ludus latruna culorum, or game of mercenaries or thieves or latrones. Another weird similarity I find is with the thousands of, I guess we could call them pawns of the first Chinese emperor, which were carved around the same time as the Commagene chess set were made, or maybe a century or so earlier. Really weird. Why have chess pieces in the afterlife? Obviously, the Chinese king wanted to command his army in the afterlife. From left to right of the major pieces here, we have the mortal king Antiochus, paired up with an actual goddess, Juno. This actually explains possibly the awesome power of the queen in modern chess, because in ancient Greece, a jealous goddess can strike down mortals in any way she pleases. Then we have Zeus in the middle, and then Apollo Mithras, and then Artagnas Hercules. I think, as you can see, there was very likely a system of rules associated with a now forgotten game represented by what survives on Mount Nimrod. This game is a fusion of what we might recognize as chess mixed with some lost ancient game. The statues were probably built around 62 BC, and that is the time of a planetary arrangement also depicted on Mount Nimrod. The peculiar religious philosophy of the temple is conventionally thought to have been King Antiochus's attempt to religiously unite his diverse small kingdom between ancient Greece and ancient Persia, and as well as his own Persian and Greek dual ancestry. Well, hello everyone. We're here in Wattle Park. Beautiful little place, and it's actually a hill. I want to take a drone up. I bought a DJI Mavic Pro, kind of like what Brian Forster uses. So, you know, maybe I'll take it to the sites in the future. But for now, I want to show you just, you know, maybe my local area, and I'll show you around. And I'll just, I'm going to take it 15 meters up. We're going to have a look. Check this out. Woo! Well guys, that was a lot of fun, and yeah, these Mavic Pros are pretty darn good. I didn't quite get to 15 meters because it actually told me that wind velocity very high, land ASAP. So whoa, and it gave me like a big orange warning screen. So I thought, okay, so brought it back down again. But yeah, there you go. These things are awesome. I'm going to take this out to special sites. I'll show it off on my channel. Cheers, guys. Please subscribe and go also to the channel page and hit that bell, because some people say they are not getting notifications.